Hi, I'm Alex with YayFinder, and I'm thrilled to be taking over the Decatur Book Festival social media feeds today. I'm about to be joined by a very important person, and so just waiting, hello, waiting to see them join. And what's so exciting about taking over the Decatur Book Festival social media feed today is because we're kicking off a teen writing challenge. We know how important it is for teens to be, I'm just inviting someone to join me, for teens to be writing during this time, expressing themselves. And so we really want to encourage that. We're partnering with a number of really awesome YA authors who are going to be joining me on Instagram Live later today, every hour on the hour from 1 o'clock to 7, which is really awesome. One moment, let me just invite my special guest to join. Let's see, one moment. Okay, it'll be just another moment, but some of the YA authors that we have include Krista Avampado, Katie Gardner, Julian Winters, I'm leaving people out, Jackson Pierce, Rachel Allen, Kimberly Jones. And so we are going to have an amazing time with them this afternoon, and just waiting to be joined by my special guest. One more moment. Building suspense here. Who could it be? Hi, Joy.
Hi.
Welcome, Joy, the Executive Director of the Decatur Book Festival. Yay!
Thanks for having me. It's so exciting.
Well, thank you for letting me take over your social media page today.
This is the perfect thing to do in rainy Decatur right now during the middle of a pandemic.
Yes, definitely. So thanks too for your support of this teen writing challenge that we're kicking off today at YayFinder.com. You've been just a great partner, and so really excited to continue working with you and the entire Decatur Book Festival over the course of this month.
We're really excited about it. It's a great idea.
Yes. Well, I want to talk to you just really quickly about a few things. So the first thing, when you think about teens and writing during this time, why do you think it's important for a writing challenge to happen now in terms of everything else going on today?
Well, I could probably come up with some good ideas that are pretty high-minded about what it does for the world, but I'm thinking about what it does for the teens.
Yeah.
And when I was a teen and I was stuck in the house in a little small town with my brothers and my dad, all I wanted to do was escape. And so reading became this extra chamber in my mind, and that grew to include writing too. It's a place to go to, and those thoughts that you have when you're reading and you're writing, that they get credible. When they become credible and relevant, then it makes you feel good. And so I think for teens, it's an opportunity to feel good. And I was thinking about the fact that people who read a lot and grow a reading habit and really embrace that imagination, they don't need to take books on airplanes. Artists don't need to read their phones. The imagination that grows right now when you're a teen, that serves you for the rest of your life. So I think for the point of view of a teen, it's a great way to use your time right now.
And I couldn't agree more. When I think about how creative I was as a teen, I was lucky enough to go to a performing arts school, and I felt like I was just sort of brimming over with creativity. Right. And I don't know that we always give teens that kind of credit for all the amazing creativity they have.
Well, what's interesting, like this right now, a pandemic, the first that anybody's ever experienced, it's very weird. Weird times create great art.
Yes.
And this, if you've ever wanted to be a writer or a poet or an artist or a musician, and you're young and you're brimming with ideas, this is the time to give it a try.
Yes.
Because the ideas are just all over the place.
I love that, Joy. So did you have a favorite book as a teenager?
Yes. So I was really a fan. I'm kind of a fan of old-fashioned literature, like slow literature. So for me, it would be Jacob Have I Loved by Catherine Patterson. I love all of
Oh.
Catherine Patterson's work, but Jacob Have I Loved is so gorgeous in my mind.
Mm-hmm. I haven't read it, so it's definitely getting added to my list.
Good, good.
And so one other thing that I want to ask you is, just with everything going on, can you give us any insight to sort of how you all are thinking about just programming in general for the Decatur Book Festival?
Sure,
Give
yeah.
us the
So
highlight
we
of the
haven't
year.
made a full decision yet about the physical festival in the fall, although, it's not looking great. But we're in the process of using the word festival and kind of rethinking it. So that means practicality. Like, how can we think about festivals from here on out? Like, what do we need to do to have a big, beautiful physical festival again? But also metaphorically, what does the word festival mean? And right now, you and I are participating in kind of a rethinking of the metaphorical idea of festival. It's a gathering, a celebration, and for us, it's a celebration of the written and spoken word. So you are participating. You're actually the first to participate in this reimagining the word festival for the Decatur Book Festival.
I love that. And, just like we were talking about with teens and creativity during this time, I also think we're going to see so much innovation as a result of this. And I can't wait to see what
I can't either. Like 5 years from now, the books that are going to be published are going to be outrageously good.
Yeah. Yes. And for the teen writing challenge, we're open to any genres, but I'm secretly hoping we see like a lot of good sci-fi too.
Yeah.
Like a good sci-fi time.
A lot of good memoir.
That's true. I'd love to hear sort of what's going on, for teens from their perspective.
Yep. I'm excited about it.
Thank you so much for joining, Joy.
Yes.
And for letting me take over and with different authors. And we'll be joined by Brave and Kind Books this morning and YATL Live this morning. And just thanks for letting me take over your social media feed today.
It's my pleasure. I'll be looking at it all day.
Thanks.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Yes.